Gray cloudy day. It's gonna be a great, great, great cloudy day.
Good morning. Just heated me up some coffee from yesterday's coffee. Anybody that's watched the channel for a little while know that I, from time to time, will talk about I don't drink coffee every day. But when I do drink coffee, I'll be on a period of, maybe a week or two, even a whole month of just pretty regularly drinking it. But even then, I don't drink like what I make in a day. If I don't drink it all, because I usually drink maybe 2 or 3 cups in the morning, and if there's any left over at all, depending on how I made it, I'll just leave it and then heat it up in the morning. So this would be the last cup I can get out of what I made yesterday because I just did it in the pot and didn't do it in the percolator. But welcome to the channel, Gray Cloudy Day. I am Gray Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment. Old Ladybird right here. He is old Ladybird. Wasn't feeling that great this morning. Now I know why, because yesterday I got like craving some sugary type thing and didn't have nothing. Went to the neighbors and there was like she had a half of it was like some icing. It wasn't a whole thing of it, but it was still too much and more than I needed to be. I shouldn't even be eating that. So I pretty much I kind of figured, well, with how much I've done over the past week, and then I've been doing pretty good eating. I'm eating a lot healthier. Other than yesterday, I probably had gorged out on that. Not gorged out, but got that and brought it back over here and munched on it. And I shouldn't have. So this morning I kind of I could tell a difference. Anytime I eat, especially when I've been doing pretty good about not intaking hardly any sugars and stuff, when I do, I can definitely tell a difference. I like, just my whole overall. But I did start feeling a little better, so I went outside earlier, sit out back. I was going to do a video out there, but on the other side of the fence over there, where the old skating rink is, they're remodeling that building, and there's somebody outside burning stuff out back on the other side of the fence. So I just opted to just sit. I just sat there and did my own personal study and enjoy, because it was getting warm. It's like it's cloudy today and there's a breeze, but it was warm this morning. I'd gotten up and been doing stuff, so that's probably why I'm warm, because I moved the puppies outside. Then I got the cover up off the floor and put it out. Cut up a sweatshirt or sweater I had to put back down on the floor, but I cleaned the floor first. So I went in there and swept and then wiped down the area and mopped it a little bit and then let it dry and then put that sweater down, and now the puppies are in there asleep. So they did get up under the porch though, and I had to get up on my knees and crawl, reach up under there to get them, because they were all huddled together and didn't want to come to me. So I'm gonna read from 50 Things That Really Matter, and this one is honest work. It's number 4. And this morning. Yesterday I said there wasn't a picture to this one. See, they had a picture before the other one. Well, they did the picture afterwards. So there's a picture of somebody holding a picture of a woman standing by an old car. And it's like, I like to say their names aloud, confirming that these people are still a precious part of some family's memory. If you'll remember the lady, I think it was a lady. Yeah, Ellen Maza. That's who wrote yesterday's. Or it wasn't yesterday's story, but when I read on Friday, I believe. So she was talking about going to graveyards, walking her dog, and sometimes she'd dust off. And she hadn't been to her grandma's grave in years, since they buried her. Okay. Hit the like button if you can, and consider subscribing. Thank you. Honest work. When my husband, Matt, was about 10 years old, his grandfather started taking him to the family cherry tree orchards on Saturday afternoons. Matt would, alongside the farmhands, whistling as he went to let his grandfather know he wasn't eating any of the cherries intended for the bushel. A full day's work netted Matt 50 cents. If his grandfather bought him a hot dog and a soda, they called it even. As a teenager, his dad would call up from the breakfast table, 2 minutes. Matt knew better than to challenge. He was dressed, fed, and out raking leaves or tilling soil before the sun had risen over the ridge. I was horrified by these stories. During our first years together, I mourned over his lost childhood, thinking gratefully of my Saturday mornings in front of cartoons, slurping cereal. After we were married, though, I noticed how quickly he'd be done with his chores while I was still cursing over the dishes. His focus was intense but cheerful. He got the job done well and quickly because he put himself completely into the task, because he learned to enjoy honest work. No matter if he's cleaning the gutters or finishing a report, Matt embraces each project as an opportunity for expression. His lovingly stirred spaghetti sauce says, "I feed and nurse my family." His well-weeded garden says, "I savor my connection to the earth." Through example after example, he demonstrates the key to happiness in whatever we do. Matt's lesson: all work on the field, in the factory, or on the computer can be honest and fulfilling if we approach it from a place of devotion. As Matt has shown me, honest work is our contribution to the community and to the world, the outward manifestation of our soul's purpose. Just as the trees keep the air clean, give us shade, and shower us with fruits and nuts, so too are we each charged with our task. Creating the future one brick or compost pile or database or cherry pie at a time. And this one's got a picture here. Of course, the words are backwards to you guys, but you can see this guy's walking down like a dirt road. He's got, you can't probably notice, but he's got like a pitchfork or something on his back, he's got it on his shoulder. And it just says, all work on the field in the factory or on the computer can be honest and fulfilling if we approach it from a place of devotion. That's cool. They reworded it there where she said, database here, but, oh, wait, no, it's probably from in there. Anyway, I'm taking too hard. I'm going to wrap it up there. I don't know what I'm going to get into today. It's kind of cloudy. I thought it was going to rain, but I looked at the weather. It ain't saying necessarily any rain. So either way, if it did or didn't, it wouldn't affect whatever I mean, if it rained, I just might not be doing anything outside at all. But I don't have particular plans. I might go to the store later, pick up a few more groceries and stuff. But kind of tired. Like I said, I started off this morning not feeling that great, and that was from, I don't think it was all maybe from that, but from just it probably was the sugar stuff, and that was a big part of it, I know. Because I had a good day yesterday. It's just, You know, no matter how many days in a row I eat healthier and am exercising each day, I do something like that. As far as my diet goes, I'm just kind of like setting myself back a few days already again. You know, it's like it just makes it that much harder to keep. Like I'm just trying to discipline myself as best I can. But hope y'all had a good Easter. He is risen. We'll talk about that some other day. He's right here, right now. Right here, right now, all around. Until next time, Great Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment, over and out. Ditto.